I just got through security in Changi. God almighty. They didn't make me do the same stuff I had to do in Saigon, which was remove the shoes and the belt. Although I did go off, and she had to do the scan thing on me, but didn't find anything, obviously. But then they found something in my bag, and it was actually in with my medication. I had a pair of scissors. I didn't even know I had them there. They were in the bottom of it. I wasn't even aware it was there. I thought I'd lost those, and now I have to, of course, now I have to sign for them, so they'll just take possession of them. So that's the end of that, won't be. But I've got another pair that I put in the main bag, so I was really surprised to find that. But yeah, they're super conscientious here with the security. Oh, it's 11:30 Singapore time, and we're no closer to getting to Melbourne by the looks of things. We're all waiting here for them to repair some sort of a glitch with the engines, but it's dragging on and on. Didn't sound good when he first mentioned it, the captain, and I've got to say it's turned out to be worst case scenario. They may have to get us on another plane the way things are going. Hopefully not, but I mean, best case scenario would be if we're probably about 3 hours late, but I don't know, I don't think it's going to happen. When things drag on this long, it's not a good sign. So I've had the joy of going through security twice. Well, the second time was a little easier than the first. But yeah, if you need to go to the loo, you have to go out through the. And all the worst outcome has occurred. They cancelled the flight. Now scrambling for some sort of replacement. It won't be tonight. Maybe sometime tomorrow, hopefully. But I know at least one other flight of there, Jetstar, was cancelled the previous day. So. It's an absolute nightmare, so I'm just going to hope that I can get back to Melbourne by Monday morning. That would be the plan for me. But it looks like we might be holed up in hotels in Singapore for the night, which is not what I expected. And it's 1 o'clock in Changi, it doesn't look like there's much happening. I saw all the people waiting behind me, who served, and in front, no real action. Not good. And it looks like we might have to we go through immigration with the luggage and go through a whole rigmarole of back through immigration. So it's all the transfer stuff's gone. It's just got to go through normal flights again. Ones I can find. Okay, so why am I staring out at this superb view of Singapore down below from the 15th floor of Hotel Jen? Good question. The fact is, basically I had to wait till about 4 o'clock this morning before I finally got some accommodation arrangements and transport arrangements, because the flight I was on, the original flight, was cancelled, just totally cancelled. And basically now I'm on another Jetstar flight the following night, which is totally unacceptable to me. But I'm going to have to live with it. At least I've got accommodation in a fairly nice hotel room, as you can see. It's not bad. Certainly the view's stunning. Haven't even bothered with the TV. The toilet area is small but functional. Just had a shower, and that was actually probably the best shower I've had on this trip. And it's got a nice overhead shower head. And all this is paid by Jetstar. I also get around $35 Singaporean for some food, and the taxi fare here and back is also included. So that's all fine, but my major beef with Jetstar is their abysmal customer service in Singapore. Mainly, most of the customer service you'll come across here is excellent. I mean, it's not a cheap place, but it does provide first world customer service. However, the look down there. It's got a very nice sort of area to chill out, and I might do that a little later. I just want to get some food in my belly. And there's downtown not far away. Yeah, so basically, the thing I'm really pissed off about with Jetstar is they kept us waiting to get our ticketing arrangements and whatever sorted out. Probably for about 5 hours after we got off the bloody, they abandoned the plane. And that is just totally unacceptable, simply because they didn't have the capacity to pull in some casual staff to bolster numbers to fill our needs. And they should have had people trained up for this sort of a crisis, because it's going to happen occasionally where they're going to be left without a plane. And they need to be able to process the passengers so they can provide them with accommodation in a timely manner. I don't think 5 hours after you've been told to vacate the plane is timely. So I'm super pissed off with them. I've got things to do in Melbourne tomorrow, and if the plane does arrive, I'm going to and takes off and arrives on time, it's going to be a bit of a scramble, but I'll try to make as much out of this as I can. I think it's an 8 o'clock flight tonight, so I'll have to leave here around 5ish, or maybe even sooner, 4:30, and go back to the airport and just hope that things work out okay next time. But at least the room's been good, and the people at this particular establishment, Gen Hotel, seem quite nice, and they're used to this, because I met a couple, believe it or not, who had exactly the same thing happen to them the previous night. I don't know how they put up with it. People can be very stoic at times. Maybe they've got such low expectations of Jetstar service that they'll cop anything. Like I said, Jetstar's done the right thing, putting him in a very nice hotel room. Got no problem with that. But why not do it in a timely manner? You know, process all these people in a 1 to 2 hours max, and that would be acceptable, not 5 hours. It's ridiculous. And I wasn't the last of them. Some poor bastards behind me in the line. A lot of people just smelled it off and maybe made their own arrangements. I don't know what they did. But only a small proportion of us actually got to see the people at the counter by that time. So the other people may not have got out of there till after 6 or 7 o'clock in the morning, unless there's a morning shift came in. Just not good enough, Jetstar. Just not good enough.